Good morning, everyone. How are you all? Hope so that you all are fine at your house. So, we have already not studied anything from our last 1 week because your books were for the checking, and actually, your exam will be conducted in the most probably the second week or the third week of the March. So you all should be prepared for your examination. You all should start learning your books, and you should start doing all the things of your each and every subject. Then only you will be able to score good marks. All right, so don't waste your time now because you are having a very less time. आपके पास बस एक महीना बचा है and you should cover it up as soon as possible. मतलब बेटा आप जितनी जल्दी हो सके सारा सिलेबस ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करना है आपको, ठीक है. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट अवर चैप्टर नंबर 4. एक्चुअली हम लोगों ने इसका इंट्रोडक्शन आधा कर लिया था, इसका चैप्टर एक्सप्लेनेशन आधा बाकी है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द सॉल्यूट, सॉल्वेंट एंड द सॉल्यूशन पोर्शन. आफ्टर दिस एक्चुअली आई कैन से कि हम लोग ट्राई करेंगे कि हम लोग चैप्टर को रिवाइज कर सके, बट मोस्ट प्रोबेबली द थिंग दैट विल हैपन कि अभी हमारे पास एक महीना भी नहीं बचा है, और इसीलिए अगर मैं पहले रिवीजन वर्कशीट कंप्लीट करवाना चाहूँगी और उसके साथ हम लोग जो उसकी इम्पोर्टेंट नोट्स दी गए हैं हम वहाँ से टैली करेंगे, क्योंकि इफ़ वी विल गो लाइक दिस कि अगर हम लोग पूरे चैप्टर को रिकॉल करने बैठेंगे देन वी विल रिक्वायर एटलीस्ट 2 to 3 days फॉर ईच चैप्टर, एंड इट विल रियली गेट वेरी टफर फॉर अस टू compile with it and to just complete the course on the time. So I don't wanted to hurry you all up for at the last moment. So I just wanted you all to just complete the syllabus very slowly, calmly, and you should understand each and everything. The main reason for having all this revision worksheet and all the things is that you just understand it very clearly. आपके सारे doubts clear हो जाए, that is the premost thing which we require. Other all things are secondary. The primary thing is that you understand the topic, the conceptually you should be clear, so that for your higher standards it won't be an issue for you. All right, so now let's just get focused on to the thing that the solute, solvent and the solution. Now what is the solute? First of all, the substance that dissolved is known as an solute. हम किसे solute कह सकते हैं? जो substance dissolve हो रहा है हम उसे solute कहेंगे. जिस substance के अंदर dissolve हो रहा है solute, मतलब कि जिस substance के अंदर solute dissolve हो रहा है हम उसे क्या कहेंगे? We will call it as an solvent. अभी एक solute और solvent together मिलकर क्या बनते हैं? Once solute and a solvent together forms a solution. सॉल्यूट और सॉल्वेंट टुगेदर मिलकर बनता है एक सॉल्यूशन. नाउ इफ आई गिव यू एन गुड एग्जांपल ऑफ इट, देन द बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज सॉल्ट एंड वाटर. सॉल्ट इज व्हाट? सॉल्यूट और सॉल्वेंट बेटा? इट इज solute. And when we talk about the water, then it is the solvent. All right, that is what? That is the solvent. So salt and the water means solute and the solvent together forms a solution, which means the salty water. They together form a salty water. One more example I am giving you, which is the adding sugar into the warm milk and converting it into the sweet milk. So what is sugar over here? It is solute or solvent? It is solute. Milk is what? Solute or solvent? It is solvent. And when it comes for the sweet milk, what is the sweet milk? It is the solution, because here the sugar and the milk are being combined together to form a solution. All right, so after this what we are going to study is we are going to study separation of the substances. Separation of the substances means we are just dividing or separating them in the ways. Actually, for understanding the separation we should understand the two things before, which are the soluble substances and insoluble substances. What are the soluble substances and what are the insoluble substances? When we talk about the soluble substances, then these are the substances which can be dissolved into the water very easily. In short, they can be dissolved into any solvent very easily. All right, so means the थिंग विच कैन बी डिजॉल्व कम्प्लीटली, मतलब पीछे बाद में कुछ नहीं बचता है, वो कम्प्लीटली डिजॉल्व हो जाता है थरली, हम उसे सॉल्यूबल सब्सटेंसेस कहते हैं. एंड द थिंग विच कैन नॉट बी डिजॉल्व कम्प्लीटली, जो कम्प्लीटली डिजॉल्व नहीं होते हैं, हम उन्हें क्या कहते हैं, वी कॉल देम एज अ इनसॉल्यूबल सब्सटेंसेस. हम उन्हें इनसॉल्यूबल सब्सटेंसेस बुलाते हैं. मतलब कि जो चीज़ें कम्प्लीटली डिजॉल्व हो जाती है हम उसे कहते हैं सॉल्यूबल सब्सटेंसेस, और जो चीज़ें कम्प्लीटली डिजॉल्व नहीं होती है हम उसे क्या कहते हैं, इनसॉल्यूबल सब्सटेंसेस. नाउ लेट मी गिव यू सम एग्जांपल्स सो दैट यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट वेरी क्विकली, nicely, and you will remember it for a long period of time. So, first of all, what are the soluble substances? The substances will dissolve thoroughly. And when I will give you example of the soluble substances, then what are the examples of the soluble substances? It is sugar and the salt, because they can be dissolved completely. And now when I will talk about the insoluble substances, the example which I am going to give is sand and the chalk, because they cannot be dissolved completely. Now when we heard about the separation of the substances, so we understood that no doubt we are going to separate one or another thing. So here what we are going to separate is, we are going to use different ways of the separating the substances. When if you wanted to separate the soluble substances, so how you can separate the soluble substances from the mixture, then that is the only way by which you can separate the soluble substances from the mixture, and that is by heating the mixture. आप mixture को heat करोगे and you will get the thing, or the soluble substances. All right, as you wanted the salt, then you have to heat the salty water and you will get the salt, means the soluble substances, because the water will get evaporated. Now when we talk about the second topic, which is insoluble substances. Now what are the insoluble substances? Insoluble substances are the substances which cannot be dissolved. So for that we are using two methods, filtration and sedimentation and decantation. Now first of all we are going to study something about the filtration. When we talk about the filtration, the basic idea which comes to my mind is the tea. Because your mother is making tea every day at your house, and you will be able to see the filtration process by your naked eyes, and that also daily. So when your mother just pour out the tea from the strainer, what will happen? That the tea leaves will stay in the strainer and the tea will be poured down. The filtration process is also somewhat like that, that we will put the filter paper in between and we will try to pass the water or the mixture from it, so that all the insoluble substances will stay above, and all the mixture which we wanted without the insoluble substances, we will get that mixture inside, means at the downside. All right, so this is the how the filtration process work by using the filter paper. Here is an example given to you all, that is that sand and the water. We can separate sand and water by the process of the filtration. It is also been seen in the diagram that there is a beaker in which it contains water and the sand which are been mixed. Now when we wanted to separate the insoluble substances, what we will do is, we will just pour this dirty water, or you can say the mixture of sand and the water, and pass it through the filter paper. So what will happen, that all the sand will stay above and all the clean water which we will get in the downside of the beaker. So this is how the filtration process actually works. This is how the filtration process works. Now the next thing which we are going to study, that is sedimentation and decantation. Now we are talking something about the sedimentation and decantation. When we talk about the sedimentation, then that sedimentation means that we will remain the mixture at the, what we will do is, we will just make sure that we will keep the mixture for सम टाइम टू सेटल डाउन द सॉलिड्स. मतलब कि जो भी हमारे इनसॉल्युबल सॉलिड्स है और इनसॉल्युबल सब्सटेंसेस है, हम उन्हें शांति से सेटल डाउन होने के लिए रहने देंगे. वी विल जस्ट रेस्ट द सॉल्यूशन फॉर अप्रॉक्सीमेटली 2 hours. And why we will do that? Because the heavier particles, as we know that the heavier particles settle down at the bottom. So that is the main process of the sedimentation, that we will let the water stay for the approximately 2 hours, and what will happen that the heavier particles or the big particles, they will be just settled down at the down of the beaker, and this process is known as an sedimentation. All right, and now when we talk something about the decantation, then the decantation process is also related, or you can say the interconnected with the sedimentation process. When we talk about the decantation process, it is the process in which the upper clear liquid which is being formed when the by the process of the sedimentation. So what we will do is we will just pour this liquid into the another beaker, and we will just gain that pure liquid. So this is how the decantation process works. Now what is the decantation process? That the upper clear liquid is poured into the another container without disturbing the insoluble solids. So we are not at all disturbing the insoluble solids, and what we are doing is we are just pouring the upper above liquid into the another container, that is known as a decantation. And if you wanted to see how the decantation and sedimentation process work, you should try it at your home using mud and the water. You just mix mud and the water in one beaker, let it settle it down for the 2 hours. After the 2 hours, what you will do is you will just pour the above clear liquid into the another beaker, and hence your sedimentation and decantation process will get over. Alright, so this is how we have studied our whole chapter number 4, solid, liquid and gas. So now after this chapter, what we are going to do is we will start our revision worksheet from tomorrow. I guess I will try to start the revision worksheet, or else we will start with the new chapter. So it will depend. So for that, if you have any doubt in the chapter number 4, solid, liquid and gas, make yourself free to ask. And I can just hope that you can understand each and everything, and your exams are really very near. I'm really very tense for you all. So you all please pay attention in your work. You all please do all your work on your time. Please look at the online classes. Please join in the online classes. Listen to the recorded videos. You should be regular now, because now only less than 1 month has been remaining. And if you cannot be serious right now, then it's like do now or never. So it's really very important for you all to be serious for your exam. All right, thank you and have a nice day.